This is the punch that sends Yair Rodriguez into autopilot, during which he pulls off an amazing triangle victory. Josh Emmett is as tough as they come, Rodriguez says. He landed a punch in the first round and I went into automatic mode. I don't remember much after that. I was just fighting. Somebody told me after the fight I'd landed a flying knee, Rodriguez says. I was like, did I? I just remember the moment when I adjusting the triangle. Yair Rodriguez.
UFC 284. Incredible.
Excellent striker, throws a lot of kicks. Very exciting.
Part of the reason he's able to throw kicks so fearlessly because his guard is sweet. This is a classic combination that was first realized in Cowboy Cerrone. Remember, Cowboy would do the same thing, throw wild kicks, and if he gets taken down, someone catches his kick, Muay Thai style, he gets taken down, and kill people off his guard.
Sick guard. Tony was a bit like that too.
Tony Ferguson, 10th Planet. He throws a flying knee, catches Emmett, and at that moment, Emmett catches his leg.
And they go down into Yair's guard.
And immediately, Yair does a great job of extending. He gets down, he's kind of in, like not a good butter half situation. So he does a good job getting his foot to the hip and extending far away to avoid Emmett's power punches.
Constant foot to the hip is sometimes a coming triangle tell.
Getting the foot to the hip allows it easier to get your hips higher. Higher up your foot can go, the higher up your hips can go. And high hips is a huge detail for this ending sequence.
Okay. Go. So I've caught the flying knee. We go down into this half butterfly guard. Emmett starts throwing. Goes into full guard, extends out. Emmett is having a hard time reaching anything. So he starts to stack him. Stacks him all the way up against the fence.
Yeah, he's got this foot in the fence. The ref tells him to move it. He takes opportunity, throw the armbar. But the elbow is not deep enough, so Emmett can pull it quickly.
Emmett pulls out, and for a moment here, Emmett could pass the guard. Right here, if he switches to the other hip, he's almost passed, if he wanted to.
But before he can, Yair controls this cross grip, pulls it across his body, and switches his left leg over and crosses his ankles. From here, he systematically tightens this triangle by pulling on the head, cutting an angle, and pulling on his ankle. The whole time pulling this arm across. Pulling this arm across gets his shoulder into his neck, and this one is controlling this far leg. This is the pressure for a triangle. Leg and shoulder.
You could do it, man. You could do anything. I love you. You're the best.
When I finished the triangle, I could see in his expression the desperation of like, fuck, I lose, you know, I lose. It's like he saw his opportunity go away, but I just want to say to him, no. I told him, no, hey, no, stop. Like, stop that thinking that you have right now. You're a warrior. You will overcome this, you know, you got this.
My original plan for this video was to do a video about how Makhachev was gonna submit Volkanovski.
We were so sure that Volkanovski was getting strangled. It's incredible he did not.
Shout out to Volkanovski.
Incredible.
Yeah.
How do you think he did that? Do you have any idea? Craig Jones wizardry.
And I think the decision was good though.
Really?
Yeah, I thought Makhachev did enough to win. I think that it was what I'd call John Jones syndrome, which is like if a guy doesn't die, you automatically like raise the status of what he did.
Oh, right.
Because he was supposed to get slaughtered but didn't. Yeah. So you're not judging it as just two unknown guys, right? That's what I think happened. I think Makhachev did enough to win.
There's an argument that Volkanovski did so well in this fight that he lost and yet could still be #1 pound for pound. which is like a crazy that's never happened before. A dude loses and still might be number one.
And that's another thing about the rankings, that they're voted on by people. Like it's hearts and minds that makes the rankings. So it's not. I mean, that might be a good job for the robots.
UFC rankings.
Yeah, to do it fair. Yeah, the robots would do it better. Yeah.
Hot take. See, that's Emmett's right arm. He has it there.
Yeah.
And then he's already searching for this wrist. And so when Emmett pulls, he's already grabbing. Yeah, nice.
And it's pulling it across. And with the glove, Emmett can't pull out with the glove there.
Thank you for watching. Look at us, man. Getting fucking good at this, huh?